welcome to Stitches Costa Rica. I am Karina and this is Flosstube number 28. Today is April the 10th and guess what? We are celebrating the first anniversary of Stitches Costa Rica. Today, 1 year ago, I started. And I am amazed how the time passes so fast and all the friends I made in this year. I'm so happy. Thanks God for that. Thank you everybody all the people that is with me since the beginning. Thank you so much. And all the new subscribers, thank you also to be here and decided to share with me this little bit of time with our passion, stitching, cross stitching mostly. And well, before we start with the stitching time, some days ago I went to a nice place here in Costa Rica, full of waterfalls and green, and I took a bunch of videos and photos for you guys. I know a lot of people like these micro videos. Then if you're not interested, you can push forward and start with the stitching time, but if you like to see a little piece of Costa Rica, then stay tuned and I'll see you in a moment. Bye. Okay, we're back. Do you like it? I think you like it because it's a beautiful place. Let me put a little light on the video. The first big waterfall that you saw, that is right on the next of the road, is called La Paz. La Paz waterfall. It's like the Peace waterfall. Okay. It's right on the road. You don't have to pay anything to see it because you are driving on pass by the bridge and you can see, get down, took some photos, blah. The other waterfalls are from private development. It's a big farm. They have cows and different things. You can go, you pay a pass for a day, it includes lunch, and you can hike in the property and all the trails, and go down to the waterfalls. If you want to take a bath, the water is beautiful, it's clean, as you can see, it's transparent completely. It's beautiful. Now, we didn't go into the water, and the thing is, we didn't know how nice it was, and it was the first time we go to that place, and we didn't have a change of clothes. And you know what happened is, we tried to go down to the water. Maybe if we could go directly to the water, maybe we go in. The problem is the last part of the stairs of that on a trail, they were so muddy and slippery, and we couldn't go to the bottom, because if we try, we probably go, like tumble. And I said to my sister-in-law, if I had another pants, then I can go like on my butt, like go down on my butt. I don't care if I get all muddy, but I didn't have a change. Then we couldn't. But the place is beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. Now, stitching time. Well, yes, I'm having my anniversary today, and this year I'm planning a lot of stuff, and my brain keeps moving on. We'll see what of all my ideas get done. I didn't stitch in March as much as I wanted, because first was the tax time, and then I lost some time this month organizing floss and requesting floss. It sounds crazy, but remember that I have a lot of full coverage, and they have tons and tons of colors. This is what I like. And I received order of colors, and I made a boo-boo. I was so excited, and I quickly divided in numbers, and I put it in the bags. Okay. And when I went to start a new piece, I realized I mixed the new order with all stuff that I have in the bags that were like extras. Then I said, oh my God, I didn't divide it by projects. Then I start from scratch, from zero, from the bags. I put everything out of the bags, and then I divided the colors again. It took me many hours. And then I place a new order of floss. Together, we make an order together with Catherine from Arte, Cruz, and Caroll from entre Hilos y Puntos. Ya se me olvidó. Perdón, Caroll, perdón. They are two Costa Rican Flosstubers. And we made a big order. 750 skeins of floss. Yes. And from that 750, I think like 400 are mine. Something like that. Okay. The thing is, this is a very good way to save money. But place that order takes time. I need to receive Catherine order, Caroll order, put together with my order, see how many skeins of each color, make an Excel spreadsheet, and then from that, make the order in AliExpress. And after I made the order, then I go to the message center and I paste all the list, and they will send exactly as we request. We already did it. I already did it twice, and it worked okay. It's amazing. Then that took me a while, believe me. And also I decided to cut the last package of Aida 18 that I received, because I have many new projects that I want to start. And lately I'm using, I have some, I still have some projects on Aida 14, but for full coverage I am moving on to Aida 18. This is which I like the most, and I like to stitch with 2 strands, and it goes like really tight and you cannot see any light on the piece, which I like for full coverage. I really like that. But then I decided to cut the big piece of Aida, and it was okay for 8 projects, but I'm still missing fabric. That means I have to place another order because I'm missing at least fabric for 4 new projects. But it was not okay. It was not enough. Okay. Now, what I did as whips, let me tell you. Since the last time we met, that was, I think, around the 19th of March. Yeah, 19th of March or something like that. Yeah, 19th of March. I work in the 3 Orenco Santas. The 3 Orenco Santas. This one, which is the first one I started past year. Okay. This one was the first I started, is the one that has the most already done. But when I start working on them, at the end, I finish working on the 3 the same day, like a little bit of each of them. Okay, this one, I work a lot in here. Everything, this Christmas tree and the lights around, this is which I mostly did this time. Okay, see, this is where I am, all the greenery of the tree and the lights. This is what I did. Okay, also I work on the second one, that is, this is the number 81, and I work mostly in the brown part below the beard. Okay, here we go. Okay, all this area, I was working in all this area. You can see how you can see the shape of the beard around. Okay. Okay. And the third one is this one. And you don't see too much progress, but there is progress on the brown part and the little beige and black. Okay. Then these are the 3 Orenco Santas, which I really like. Also, I work on Aurora Cabin. You know, guys, the people that is following me since the beginning know that Aurora Cabin is a project that is in the 3rd year already. That should be already finished. And my intention was to finish for the 31st of March, yes, and it was no. The thing with this one is, because I made a boo-boo, and I will explain, when I finish this piece, I will explain again how I fix it, because I already explained in the past, but somebody requested and I'll do it. Right now, the thing is almost done, but the last part I'm doing is a little messy because I'm still fixing the problem. Okay, this is the part I was working on. If you see this before, it has a big clear space. Now it's maybe half done of the one that was pending. this is what I have to finish, and then some back stitch around the cabin and the rocks. But this is making me crazy because I am finishing and still fixing the problem, and I don't know why it tires me, you know, really makes me tired. Then I work probably like 3 hours or something. It's almost done. It's very few clear spots. I'll try to finish in April. I said that in March and I didn't, but I'll try to finish because I really want to finish this. And I have to wash it definitely. It has too much time. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it had tons of dust on it. Okay, also, I work in my Yoda. Yoda is one that I am doing a little bit of parking method. I am not a parking method person, basically because I cannot have a messy view. I don't like to see the strands hanging, holding over there, because it makes me crazy and I cannot concentrate in the stitches I have to be doing. But I'm sorry. And also because normally my pieces have a lot of confetti, they would be so messy and too many strands, different colors. But so far the area I'm working in the Yoda doesn't have confetti. It's like block of colors. Then I said, okay, in order to be cutting the floss, I will do a little bit of parking. This is Yoda, and what I did was to finish this part here. I did 800 stitches basically, and I never count stitches, but because I'm going in this one in blocks, it's easy because, you know, one block 100 stitches. Then I now finish all the way to the first horizontal of the piece. Okay, this is what I did, and I love the colors actually. This is Yoda. Oh, I forgot, that's Yoda over there. That's the original design. Nice, beautiful actually. Okay, and I'll also work in Rosebud Cottage. Okay, you guys that know this piece, this is a whole mess of confetti, and you maybe cannot see too much how much I advanced, but I did. Okay, I really did. Let me hold it here. So I have a lot of light coming on the pieces, then I'm trying to put something in the back, then you cannot see across and messes the view. Okay, I did all this pink area over here. I did in this area. I filled a lot. The thing is, maybe you cannot see the difference too much, but it is. This is a piece from my mother. My mama really wants this, and it's taking me forever. But believe it or not, I did a lot on it. Those are my whips from the last time we saw each other. Now, I start some stuff. For the people that is new here, I have my own personal challenge for 2022 that is called 50 in my 50. I supposed to start 50 new things and finish 50 things. Well, I started 4 things that I finished. It sounds amazingly good. Yeah, but they're small, but they count. Okay, several years ago, when I say several years ago, I think like 13 or 14 years ago, I bought some patterns, no, some kits from, I bought them at Everything Cross Stitch, and they are from this brand, Janlynn. Janlynn. Okay, they are a Disney patterns. I'm gonna show you the 4 patterns first and then my pieces. Now, these things were originally acquired in order to make them for my daughter that was a child in that moment. And I did it. Then now I change. This is Tiger, Piglet, Pooh, and Igor. Now, as I said, those were kids, and they came with the frames. Now, I am not doing these things on frames right now because they are not going to my daughter's, wall any longer. I'm not throwing these away because I think they're beautiful. For maybe I'm thinking to put some small flower here and make some kind of gift. This is an idea. Then I will keep this, okay, but not for these designs. Now I have some ideas about what to do as a finished thing for this, but I'm not telling you yet. Let me show you. Now, Piglet finished a little different because for some reason, when I check the pattern of Piglet, it has a quarter of a stitch and half stitch. And in Aida, this is Aida 18. In Aida 18, that's not possible to be done except if you double. Like instead of take one square, you take double square, then it looks like you can do that kind of, half stitch or quarter stitch. And I did it in Piglet and it worked and it is nice. Now, when I went to the other 3 designs, first of all, they didn't have quarter of stitches. I don't know why, only Piglet has it. And if I double the size of the piece in order to make 2 squares as one, they will not fit in the fabric. Then I decide only to do in Piglet, and the other 3 are regular ones. Then I think they end so cute, and they have a lot of backstitch, believe me. This is Piglet. I love Piglet actually. I think it's so cute. Okay. This is Pooh. Igor, and Tiger. Tiger has a lot of backstitch. But they're beautiful. Then those count as news and finishes. Okay, and yes, I have an idea for them. Okay. Also, what else I started? I was pulling out of the bag of treasures you have like stashed in your house, and I discovered other thing. Long time ago, I bought a kit from Dimensions. I don't know the name because I cannot find the cover page, and I don't even find the instructions. I know the instructions are in some part in my daughter's trunks or trunks full of stuff or closet or something, but I cannot find it. Didn't have chance to check all the things that she has. I bought this for her to try if she likes to stitch, but she did like 30 stitches and she said like, no mommy, this is not for me. She likes to do jewelry and she likes to paint and do a lot of things, but not really stitching. She loves to see me stitching, but and she's really a supporter and a fan for me, but she doesn't like it. Then this was for years and years stopped there. I completely frogged what she did, which is not too much, and this is the piece. Now this is not real, this is kind of a canvas. It's not fabric, it's not plastic. I don't have an idea what the heck it is, and it was a stamp. Hold on, that I am trying to make something in the back here. okay? It's a small square with these color designs. It's stamped, and it has to be stitched all in half stitch. And if you see, okay, I finish all the black, and I work all the center of the yellows of the center. This will be finished pretty easy. Now, if you see the stamp, you can see the color is not really from block to block. It's not from square to square. They mix. The stamp goes on top of everything. Then you have to be careful to follow and see how to mix the colors correctly. But besides that, doesn't have any complication. Then I have a specific idea what to do with this block of colors, because it's not like, it's hot. I am not framing this. No. I have another idea. But this is another start, and something that, I don't know, guys, if you experimented, but it's so good and refreshed. It really refreshes yourself when you take something that was kept on a side for years and you decide to move it out and work on it, and you see it moves on instead of be there. Besides, it will be finished so good. Look at the colors. It's beautiful, really nice colors, and I'm pretty sure I will end with tons of extra, maybe not tons, but with extra floss, because this is an old kit, and look at this length. Oh my god. Yeah, dimensions used to make big long strands of color instead of have them short. What else I started? From all the new designs I bought for my birthday, I started this one, the Yorky puppy. It's so cute, immensely cute. And I start by the top left corner. Then you can see there is a mix of pastel colors that is part of the background. This is what I did. Okay, but it's a new start. Then so far the count is 17 new starts and 7 finishes. I know I'm behind on the finishes. We expect that. We'll see. Now, got a question for you. A comment and a question. Please keep me light. Let me know what you think. Ideas. Remember that I bought. Hold on. Let me see. Stay there, guys. In December, I received some bags in beige, green, and purple. I'm starting with the beige. These bags. My original idea was to stitch a design on each bag and make sachet bags. Make my own sachet and then gift it. Now, I'm having a problem. No matter if you take the thing like that, it looks like the squares are easy to see. When you try to stitch this, no way. I already tried 5 times and I have to rip it off. I am not able to make nice crosses. It's not possible to see really the holes, even with light, even with magnifying. It's not even, they move. Also by the fact that you are working out, so you have to make sometimes your hand inside of the bag. It was not going pretty, not at all. I tried many times. I cannot do it. Then, got an idea. I thought maybe if I don't do cross stitch, if I do regular embroidery and I like draw here something on top, yeah, maybe. But I'm still have to put my hand inside for a lot of stuff, and I'm not quite happy with that. Then I thought, I have this piece of natural oatmeal 18 I'm thinking to stitch the motifs here, and then cut each motif and stick it here, embroidered in hand, all like a I got stuck, like how you call, oh my god, like oh my god, I have the thing in my brain but it's coming to my tongue, like an applique. Okay, like an applique, like put the piece here, because this beige and this green, they will go okay. Then put the little, like make the motif, and then put the piece beige here and hand, by hand, so all around, which it will be easier. It will be not like easy peasy, because you have to still to put your hand inside, but it will be easier because it's only like one kind of stitch all around, really tight, and makes look like it will be like some kind of applique. What do you think? I think it will end nice and will fulfill my original this idea at least. But what do you think about it? Let me know. Now, I inherit a piece, a project. This is the story. And let me see. On past Monday, I went to the house of my friend Maureen, that I mentioned her many times. She actually gifts me with this. She bought for her one and one for me. And yes, guys, I do not use a hoop. And this is plastic. But this is beautiful for gifts, to frame designs. And this is plastic, but you can use like a ribbon or some kind of stuff around, make it nice, and then make nice gifts. She gave it to me, and it's so funny. Here in Costa Rica, we don't have dollar stores, but we have something that will go in the same category. They are like big places that, like big stores. Everything is on sale, and they have this kind of system. Like, for instance, you go on Monday and everything is 1,000 colones. It's more like $2 something. And then on Wednesday, they are 2,000 colones, everything. Like, they change the amount, the value, depends on the day. The days that are more expensive is because they open new packages. You can find anything there. She went with her daughter, and then she got that for me. And also she find a small kit of regular embroidery with everything, like pattern and fabric and floss, and was really nice. She told me, really, really nice. Now, one of these days, I'm going to swim on stuff and see if I find like a nice crazy thing for stitching. It's funny. Now, the story was because together, all this happened on Monday. Some weeks ago, her sister moved to Italy. Her sister had a nice collection of chickens and roosters as decoration for kitchen and house. And she didn't know how to do with the collection because she couldn't took it with her. And my friend thought like, oh, the collection of my sister, and she bought the collection in order to help the sister. Okay, sounds nice. Also, her sister used to do cross stitching, knitting, quilting, and all the things. Then she got and inherited and bought, I don't know what she bought and what she inherited, but it's tons of materials. Her house looks like a store right now. She has to really take time to organize everything in bins, in plastic storage and whatever, because she has like yarn and buttons and floss and zippers and different things of quilting. You don't know, you name it, she has it over there. Looks like a store. And that was okay. Now, the past time I went, she showed to me this project. Let me show the photo there. And I'm putting the photo. This is a nice rooster. It's a vintage pattern from Brussels. I never had a pattern from Buzilla. I saw patterns from Buzilla in eBay as vintage patterns that you can buy, but I never had a Buzilla. Well, she showed me this Buzilla, and actually I helped her to separate the flaws because all the flaws came on all together, and didn't have numbers on it. Then you have to go to the pattern instructions, see the numbers, and put all the colors, and then figure out which was which. We did it. She bobinated everything, and she started. That was some weeks ago. Now, when I went on Monday, she was like freaking out of her mind about roosters and chickens. And she said, I don't know why I bought this collection from my sister. I don't like chickens or roosters in my kitchen. When I had an animal, was a cow. And then she's deciding what to do. And she's like, you know what? I don't want to do this this rooster. Do you want it? And I said, yes, I want it. Then this is the brand I'm saying, Buzilla. And I cannot show the pattern, obviously. And she started already. Now, I'm not frogging this because she did it okay. I'm not frogging this. I'm going to continue the piece. Now, when I didn't start to continue yet. When I started out, that will come like as a start because I never stitch on it. This is what she did. See, it's like the, how you call, the wing and part of the rooster. Now, I think it will end beautiful, but she is freaking out about roosters, then she doesn't want to do it. That was good for me. That's funny. And she gave me everything, the pattern. Well, actually, I have to show you the photo because when she gave it to me, she couldn't find the cover of the project, of the kit. Now she found it. Next time I met with her, she will give it to me. Here are all the flosses bobinated, as I told you. And I think it's funny, guys, when you have a project that you wanted to finish, that you decide is too boring for you or it is not making joy, don't throw it away. Somebody will finish for you. I'm pretty sure somebody else would appreciate to finish up the project you start. Okay? And this is everything for today. Thanks for sharing with me this time. This week is Holy Week. And today is Palm Sunday, if I am correct. Then here in Costa Rica, Holy Week means vacation. I know it has this spiritual of the week, but it's also vacation because here, okay, a lot of people work Monday, Tuesday, and half Wednesday, and the rest of the week is free. Other people has the entire week free, and means beach. Beach, I'm sorry. When many years ago, people don't go to the beach on Holy Week because they said if you bath on the sea, you will convert to a fish. Obviously, people wanted to put the religious point of, keep your thoughts on God. But with the time, it's also vacation because it's a nice time of the year and it's right before the rainy season start. Actually, it's starting a little quickly. It's raining a little bit ahead of the time. And then next week it will be a lot of things. A lot of places will be closed. The work will be slow. Then I'm planning to stitch a lot, and I'm planning to do some needle minders, some ideas I had. I don't know, but I wanted to do a lot of the things that I didn't do in March. Then that's it. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.